Imagine walking through a museum, admiring a beautiful 19th century masterpiece. The rich, earthy tones, the deep shadows. What if I told you that the secret to that captivating brown wasn't just pigment? What if it was people? It sounds like something out of a horror movie. But for a period in history, one of the most popular brown paints was made with something truly macabre: human bodies. This is the story of mummy brown, a pigment that was exactly what it sounds like. Starting in the 16th century, but peaking in popularity in the Victorian era, this unique paint was created by grinding up the remains of actual Egyptian mummies. These ancient, preserved bodies, both human and sometimes feline, were imported from Egypt to Europe. They were then processed in factories, ground into a fine powder, and mixed with oil and resin to create a rich, translucent brown paint prized by artists. Can you believe it? Painters across Europe, including some very famous ones from the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, were unknowingly, or in some cases, knowingly, using the flesh and bone of ancient Egyptians in their artwork. They loved the pigment for its transparency and unique texture, perfect for glazes, shadows, and flesh tones. The irony is staggering, painting living bodies with the bodies of the dead. As demand grew, the supply of genuine ancient mummies started to dwindle. This led to a grim trade, where more recent bodies were sometimes taken from tombs and passed off as ancient remains to fuel the art world's strange appetite. The practice eventually fell out of favor, partly due to its morbid nature, and partly because the quality of the pigment was inconsistent. One artist, Edward Burne-Jones, was horrified to discover the true source of his favorite paint. The story goes that he took his tube of mummy brown and gave it a proper burial in his garden. But the legacy remains. Today, when you look at certain masterpieces hanging in prestigious museums, there's a chilling possibility you're not just looking at paint on a canvas. You might be staring at the last traces of an ancient person, their body transformed into a work of art. History isn't always pretty. Sometimes it's painted in shades of the dead. When art bleeds, history stares back. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more hidden histories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.